But I didn't know that at the time.
Right.
I had never been exposed to queerness. Like, I come from a Latin family. Like, that was never, like, even in my visible eyesight. You know what I mean? It wasn't until I met this girl at school that she was, like, so free and, like, just kind of did whatever she wanted. And she would call me, like, after school to tell me about all her little adventures. And one of her adventures was kissing a girl. And she told me she kissed a girl. And I was like,
Were you jealous?
you can kiss a girl? I was literally just like, you can kiss girls?
Like it
what?
didn't even seem like an option in your mind yet.
At all. And then I was like, that sounds kind of hot. And then she started like
That's fascinating.
flirting with me in the way of like, oh yeah, you have such pretty lips, or like the way you talk, like I can tell you're a good kisser, like stuff like that. And I was like,
Yes.
If
do
my
I want to
friend-
kiss you?
yes.
And then when I
Wait,
got
she
drunk,
was smooth.
she was she was stupid. But she was so smooth, it was ridiculous. No, her thing also was like making everybody fall in love with her. So like all the straight girls like fall in love with her.
It's
which
giving Leo energy.
she's not a Leo.
It's giving.
But it's giving Leo. You're right. But yeah, so when I was 15, disclaimer, don't do this. But when I was 15, I got drunk for the first time. And it was like a Halloween party of our friends. And I kissed her. I was like, in front of a couple people.
Oh my
How
gosh.
was the
And she
kiss?
was literally like, and she ran away from me. And I was like, oh shit. Because we had been talking about like potentially kissing, but like we'd never actually done it. You know, it was always like an
Talk about
idea.
it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So openly.
I
And
know.
then she was still like shocked.
She was shocked because I did it in front of people.
Okay, fair.
Which was like, she was like, bitch, what are you doing? I was like, ah! And then I had a guy in front of me. He goes, did you just kiss her? I was like, no. And he was like,
He's like, oh,
Lie about it.
I was like, I was like, no,
no.
I didn't.
You saw something.
What are you talking about? You know? And it was just like, and yeah, and then from that point forward, we kind of started hooking up
Oh my God.
on the down low.
And did you guys
every
date?
party. Did we date? Yeah. So not then.
Okay.
So we did like 2 years or like a few years actually, like of that down low thing. And then she like stopped talking to me for 2 years out of the blue.
Heartbreak. Oh
No,
my
it was,
God.
I went crazy. That's when I realized, because the whole thing was I kind of wasn't admitting to myself that I was in love with her. You know what I mean? And I'm sure for her that got like annoying.
Yeah.
You know, we've never really fully talked about it in a healthy way. But like,
Well, she'll listen to this. She'll know.
maybe. I hope not.
Yeah, do you ever talk to her? No.
No, we don't talk
Yeah.
anymore. I have a lot of love for her, but no, we don't talk anymore. But yeah, so we didn't talk for 2 whole years, and I went crazy.
Yeah.
Like I literally went insane, and I was like, "Oh, bitch, this is so much more than just like a friend. Like you have to get over yourself." Like, and then when she came back, I was like, "You're my girlfriend." I didn't even. I
claimed
didn't.
her
I claimed her immediately. Probably should have had some more conversations, but I was like, "You're back. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. We're
That's so
together." So we were
cute,
together for like
though.
2 years, and I was like, when I got outed or whatever, I was dating her at the
Oh,
time.
wow.
You got outed?
Yes, because I hadn't like publicly come out at all, but I went to my uncle's wedding in New Orleans, and there was like a photo booth, and we all were taking pictures. She was with me at the wedding, and we had a picture where we were kissing.
Yeah.
And then my aunt uploaded those photos onto her Facebook, not thinking that there were crazy fans who were going to find her Facebook.
Right.
And the fans found it, and they found the picture of us kissing, and they like posted it everywhere.
Oh my
And I was like,
God.
How old were you at the time?
I was 18, 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Young.
Yeah, and I wasn't ready, but also like I don't know if I ever would have had a moment where I was ready. So it's just like,
But to be ripped out is so traumatizing, especially
Yeah.
when you're in the public eye. Like
Yeah.
that's terrifying.
and technically both of us were in the public eye, so it was just like
God.
it was a lot.
It's a lot.
It was definitely one of the weirdest times in my life, but it was also just like it is what it is. I'm also gay as fuck, so here I am.
Yeah.
I mean, it is nice. Like that's you. Then you didn't have to come out and make like a statement or do what a lot of people do, like the rollout.
I still made a statement. It was
Yeah.
still kind of like, all right, since this is happening, like let me take control of the narrative
Yeah.
and like, you know, just come out.
Yeah.
But it wasn't necessary. I wasn't necessarily ready, but I was also in a full blown queer relationship.
So it's like you might as well.
Right.
yeah.
I think there's something super interesting too. You were talking earlier when you were like younger, based on like your upbringing being in a Latin family. Like a lot of people think of like queer people as always realizing their queerness and then being like closeted by like knowing it and then hiding it. Some of us like literally you have no idea queerness is like a thing that you could do.
Right.
Like, you have to first realize that, like, this is an actual option.
Right.
And then you go, oh my God, maybe I am. And it's like not even like on your radar yet.
That's literally it. And I always thought it was just like, at first I was like, oh, I just like kissing girls. Like, I just enjoy like girls sexually.
Yeah.
And then I realized how like homophobic that was. Like internally homophobic that was. And then I was like, wait, that like she's the one that made me realize like, no, I have the capacity to full blown fall in love with a woman.
Yeah.
Like, and did.
And did hard.
And did really hard.
Well, I wonder though,
baby me.
because you're kind of close to our age. You're in your like late 20s, right?
I am, yes.
Okay.
27.
Awesome. What a good age. I wonder if it's because we also grew up in a time where we didn't have like queer people in the media. It was Ellen,
Megan
and
Fox.
Portia.
Megan Fox was
Yeah.
who like gave it to me. Like
Oh my-
she's the one that I was like, wait, I kind of look like you,
Yep.
and I like that you like girls.
Yeah.
And she was so unapologetic about it. She was always like, yeah, I'm bisexual, like
Right.
whatever. And all of the like queer cult movies at the time, like
Jennifer's
Black
Body.
Swan, Jennifer's Body, like
Oh my God.
all
yeah.
of those things, I think really influenced just me like being like, oh, this is hot to be this, not
yeah.
just, you know, because obviously growing up in an all-girl Catholic school, lesbianism or anything having to do with like girls liking each other, the girls who were out or the girls who like people knew had done that stuff were tortured.
Yeah.
Like emotionally tortured. So I just was like, I don't have the skin for that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm way too sensitive for people to know this about me.
Yeah.
Because I just wasn't ready to like confront being bullied like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how too. Like lesbians, when I was
Specifically
coming up, being a
lesbians, though.
lesbian was
Yeah.
the
That
worst thing
word,
you could be.
even just that word,
Yeah.
like people were like,
If you heard it
"Ew."
whispered, or if somebody, I remember crying because a girl called me a lesbian. And
Yeah.
I was
I
like
cried-
so scared.
I never got the accusation, thank God. But
Yeah.
like, I'm not to say that. But at the time,
But
like
it's
that would have
traumatizing.
destroyed me.
Yeah.
Right,
It would have
same.
destroyed me because I saw it destroy my friends. I
Yeah.
saw it destroy people that I loved. I saw it destroy the girl that I liked. You know.
Oh,
So I was just like, and she didn't give a fuck. She was like, yeah, whatever.
Good for her.
yeah.
Yeah, she was really cool human.
Well,
But
it's hard when like your deepest insecurity is like somebody's gonna know this thing that I've only ever seen in media as the worst thing.
as
Yeah.
the worst
In my
thing.
religion, it's the worst
Yep.
thing. In my town, it's the worst thing. Like I was also in a bunch of like sports, and I'm like, something about like
Played softball.
you know, of course, I was playing softball.
Me
Wait,
too.
you too?
Yes.
Come on, what position were you?
Center field.
You're in the outfield.
Yes, I was.
Oh
I had an
my-
arm on me.
Wow, an alto in the outfield.
An alto in the outfield. That's an album.
That's for sure, right there. Oh my
Cut it
god,
right now.
that's a hot album too.
Yeah.
I'm picturing it. Cut off sleeves,
yeah.
Don't.
high socks,
Done.
juicy ass.
Hot-
That's
Okay.
the thing. Also, like all of the girls on my team were all so pretty, and so we would show up with like bows in our hair and like these cute little outfits.
gosh.
Oh my God.
It was like no one looked like a dyke at all,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like I'm sure many of us.
That's what I
explored
played
it.
rugby in college specifically to find. I was like, I'm out now. I had a similar experience where I was like closeted. No one knew it. I was with this girl for 2 years in high school. Went to college. I was like, now's my time. I joined a rugby team. Everyone on the rugby team was like
Now's my
hot
time.
and
I'm
straight.
doing rugby.
No, I know. I was like, this is my moment.
I feel like lacrosse
And they
and
were all
rugby.
straight?
They were
Yeah.
all straight and they were all
Waste.
like so beautiful. And I was like, what am I doing here? And then they all came out later.
I was like, come on.
They all came out later. But I was like, I guess I was a little ahead of my time.
You were.
It happens.
You were. What was the first? Do you remember the first song that you sang
sang about a
live?
woman.
Oh,
that you sang about a
yes,
woman.
I do. Yes, I do. It was "Special Affair"
Ooh.
by Sid
Ooh.
from by the internet, but Sid is the one
Yeah.
singing it, and she's singing about a woman.
And you sang it live.
And I sang the shit out of that. No, that's the only cover that I did online for a long ass time.
Oh,
Was
I
just
love
like,
that. Okay.
yeah, but that was after I had already come out. But yeah, I didn't switch pronouns. I just used. I was like, wow, I'm a girls can sing about girls. Like
Yes.
that was the first time that I had heard a girl sing about a girl
Okay.
God.
in a hot way.
Yeah.
Because that song is so sexy. "Special Affair." Have you guys heard that song?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, any gays, I'm sure.
All guys know.
All the gays know that
We all
song.
know that one. But I was watching the live performance of "Strangers" that you did, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
now that's a hot song.
That was a good one.
And you fucking crushed it.
Thank you.
But I didn't know if that had been the first one that you had ever done live, singing about a woman.
I think live, yeah, that was the first
Really?
one. I think so, yeah. Because in the group we didn't really do that,
Yeah.
you know. But because I was the only queer one,
Right.
as far as I know.
Oh
But
my
yeah.
god, that's crazy. That's too many.
that's what I was thinking.
Like we
Because
can't hang out. When was the last time we hung out with that many straight people?
I don't hang out with straight women, and like we tour
I don't
a lot.
hang out with straight
Well, I
women.
don't really, and I
Yeah.
tour with Rachel's my best friend who's queer, so I don't
Yeah.
know how I would be able to hang out with that many straight women
I hear
at
you.
once. But
I'm pretty easy on both. I can
Yeah.
hang out with straight people and gay people and have fun
Yeah.
either way.
Of
But I hear
course.
you. Yeah.
But like touring, I think that'd be tough on me.
yeah. I
But
mean,
that's just
yeah,
me.
I just wasn't something I really thought about. I was also
Yeah.
so lonely at that time anyway, so I didn't really
Oh,
really looking for camaraderie in that.
it was so lonely.
I was best friends with my friend, a house guy, and he was queer as fuck. So
That's so
perfect.
nice.
We
had a-
find each other.
we had
We
a great
do.
time, yeah. And then
Always.
my pianist, but I don't know. She kind of came into her queerness a little more later, but at the time she thought she was super straight. I was like, baby, you are not straight.
Okay, I feel like that happens on tour with musicians specifically because my wife toured a lot. She was like tour manager, assistant tour manager for a couple different people.
Oh yeah, you find things out on tour.
She's like, everyone came out as gay halfway through this one tour.
Oh,
and I was
shit.
like, okay.
They
yeah.
are and they will and they do. And they
Yes.
always have since the beginning of time. And
Yeah.
queer people make the best music. And
Yeah.
that's just how it goes.
Yeah. I
Period.
mean, my current ex and I got together because we went on tour together and danced
really?
together. So yeah,
Your current ex. Your most recent ex.
my most recent ex, my current
God.
ex, but also still my friend.
Yeah.
That's very queer culture.
So are you single right now?
We're besties. Yes, I'm single.
Okay.
And
What is your
still
type?
Friend. Yeah, what's your type?
What's my type? I don't know. I don't really have a type. If you look at my repertoire, I'm pretty.
It's all over.
Yeah, I care. I really fuck with personality over everything, to be honest.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I don't really have a type. Like, if you can make me laugh and you're cool, like, and I like spending time with you, I'm a quality time
That's the best type.
gal
Mm-hmm.
and good kissers.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Watch out.
Okay?
It's nice that you and your ex are still like chill.
Yeah, we're really close.
That can
Actually,
be hard.
She's like one of my best friends.
That's very queer of you.
I know. It's very queer of both of us, but I'm also kind of like in this space of exploring polyamory a little bit.
Yeah.
And not in like I don't really know what it's gonna end up shaping up to look like.
Mhm.
I just know that I'm in a space right now and at this point in my life where I'm like, I want to belong to myself,
Mhm.
like
sure.
primarily, and then I want to leave space for whoever I meet and I to create boundaries between us,
Yeah.
like whether it's like, oh no, we're just platonic, you know what I mean, or there's kind of a little vibe here, like we can explore that, and it won't necessarily affect if I'm exploring something with someone else, you know. Obviously, like I'm super communicative, so I would never like put someone in that scenario that doesn't want to be in that scenario.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel very free right now, and I don't feel like this monogamous
Yeah.
held down energy is really for me. But then also, like, I'm a U-Haul ass bitch. So the right person comes in and I'm like, forget it.
Oh my
Locked
God.
Everybody
down.
leave.
Yeah.
I'm getting married.
Yeah.
We hear this over and over
I'm
again
such
on
a
the podcast.
Cancer, so-
People will write in,
We're
so
both
are we.
Cancers.
We're
You're
all-
both cancers.
Yes.
Cute.
Wait, your birthday is like right between ours.
June 27th?
She's
28.
28. I'm 22.
Oh my God, how cute.
We all cry.
We all start bursting
all
into
of
tears.
us start sobbing.
I love you so much.
That's cute.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of queer people will say that to us specifically. They'll be like,
Like-
"I can't wait to be in my slut era," or like, "I want to like sleep around. I want to
Ew.
meet different people. I
Or
want
they're
to
like,
be
I'm
with."
dating a lot of people. I'm like
Yeah.
opening up and seeing, and then 1 week later they're like, I'm engaged.
It's like immediate.
Yeah,
You never
but that's
know.
how
I
we
also know, like,
are.
I don't feel like I'm in a hookup space. Like,
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to, like, I'm not in a space of wanting to fuck random people
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Like, literally at all. I have to develop, like, an actual, I think I might be demisexual. Like,
Yeah.
because I went through the phase of trying to just sleep with people and I hated it.
It's
like,
never.
I
say
hated
it's
it.
not
I just,
good.
I don't, in order for me to really be turned on and really enjoy sex, like, I need to know that you care about me as a human being.
Yeah.
I can't be transactional for you. I can't be like, oh,
An
I hooked up
object.
with this bitch. Like, I
Yeah.
don't. I felt it, and whether that because I'm bisexual, so or queer, whatever. I don't really care what you are. I love you if I love you.
Yeah.
But I was hooking up with a lot of men too at that time, and I just felt so used and so gross. But I also felt that way when I was sleeping with girls. So I was like,
Really?
I think this is a not gender specific thing. I think this is a cultural thing where people just aren't connecting soul wise
Yeah.
before they go into their bodies. And like I
Could be an
realized
age thing also.
maybe
What's the oldest you've ever dated?
I dated probably my ex, 36.
36 isn't old at all. Gosh.
No.
I'm like we've talked about this before. We're a MILF podcast.
Yeah.
And we're also a GILF podcast.
Late 20 GILF podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. We like some
Absolute-
like,
I'm like, I would go, I think, honestly, 60.
yeah, that's
Girl.
hot.
I think if you're Mariska Hargitay, yeah.
Yeah.
Not to be ageist or nothing. Like I who would I fuck if I was to fuck an older person?
There's some like mommies out there.
Selma Hayek
Yeah.
in
Okay.
2.5 seconds.
And
Yeah.
let me.
She's very straight, but like, ooh,
and I'm gonna look up the age
what a
real quick.
woman!
And 2.5.
Selma, wait,
It would be
If she
over.
ever even indicated,
Yeah.
that's my mother.
I have. All right, Leah, look up how old Selma Hayek is, because I can't. We have no.
It's giving
no
like
service.
probably late 50s
I
at
think late
this
50s,
point.
but you said 60 was too old.
You're right, I did. I lied.
Yeah.
But that's why I contemplated. I was like, do I really mean this?
Yeah.
And
You
I
gotta
came up
think
with somebody, so.
middle-aged actresses and singers, hot,
Hot.
fire.
Yeah. I
There's
feel
a lot
like,
of hot
yeah,
folks.
there is, I think this is a time that we're in right now where people are like not, they're more casual when they're hooking up.
100%.
It's the time.
Yeah.
I'm not a casual hookup girl.
No, we're cancers.
And yeah,
No,
no.
I
If
need
you
to
want
know
to
you.
hook up with me, you're gonna be my little sweetheart, and we're gonna fuck multiple times, and
Sweetheart.
we're gonna have dates.
I'm going to buy you something nice.
You're gonna get flowers. I need to get flowers.
Yeah.
Like, don't play with me. But yeah, I'm not a casual hookup gal at all.
Even when I was trying to be casual, I was like fully whining and dining.
This is what I'm saying. Like, why am I lying to myself? Like, I'm not a casual
But to
girl.
me, that's still casual. I can wine and dine you and it still be casual.
Nice.
Like, I'll bring flowers, and that doesn't mean.
That's not casual to a lot of people.
I feel
Ken.
like that's just
Ken's
maybe.
fully love bombing and being like, I don't know what the problem is. I proposed to her. We moved in together. Just relax.
Relax, chill.
Chill.
All right.
Do
you wanna
yeah, we're gonna do a bumble fumble, but I just wanted to say I really appreciate that you took your like personal queer experience with like the way that you were raised, the feelings that you had, and made it into this song that like is so sexy. And it like I love when queer people make music like that, and not enough people are. So thanks for fucking doing that. I'm like,
Anytime.
I'm
I
obsessed.
mean, that's what I do.
Wait, do you have an album coming out soon?
I do. I do have an album coming out soon. I'm still working on it, so I'm not exactly sure when it's gonna come out.
Okay.
Because I've been talking about it like it's coming out this year, but the way that rollouts go, I'm not sure. But I am very much working on it. I have like 2 projects that I'm working on right now.
Two?
Actually. Yeah, because like when I'm in the studio, I don't have like a specific. It's like 2 different sounds that come out of me.
Okay.
But they don't. I don't know. They might end up on the same album, but they might end up 2 different albums. I'm still
Fair.
kind of like working through the creative process of it all.
Well, we're loving what you're putting out.
Thank you.
We're obsessed.
Thank you.
and when they come out, you can just come back on and we can
Promote
just
it.
do this all over again.
Done.
Great.
Done.